Let's start first. Let's start first with the learning objectives for Unit 11. Unit 11, we're about to finish the book. Now, can you please help me reading the learning objectives for this unit? In this unit, you learn how to.
Lesson 8 talk about social change using the passive of the present continuous and present
Good.
perfect. Lesson B discuss the environment. Use expression like although, because of, in order to, and instead.
Very good.
Lesson C use expression like as I say to refer back in a conversation. Use maybe
Date.
expression expression like and so forth. And lesson D, read an article about sources via the internet. Write a post for a website about technological trends.
Yes, technological trends. Very good. Excellent. Now, as we said before, this lesson we're going to talk about trends. And I have a definition for trends. Here we have some trends, okay? We have different, these are all different things, right? Well, trends, as we know, over the time things change. Yes, things change. So, um, with clothes, you may notice that more and more people are wearing a similar style, right? Look at these guys. Before, you didn't see men with pants so tight or so short. Yes, look at these two guys. Look at the couple. Yes,
Yes.
this is the last fashion. This is trendy right now. With technology, you may notice that more and more people feel that they need to have a certain gadget with technology. You want the latest cell phone, you want the latest smart TV, etc. Right? With political issues, yes, that's also trendy. More and more people may start putting pressure on the government to make new laws or to change laws that they feel are old, to make some changes. Now, when something catches the public's interest and society starts to move in a new or different direction, then you can say there is a new trend. Okay? There are new trends, even with makeup and hairstyles. Yes? Or right now, what is the trend right now, everybody? Yes? This is the trend. Look at this. Yes? It's trendy because we need to wear it, right? This is also trendy. More and more people go out and walk their dogs. Yes, of course, using protection, right? So this is very trendy. Things that are new this time or probably they were used in the past, but they are back, okay? Now like vintage clothes or things like that, okay? So guys, do you understand what trend is? Yes, was that Leslie? Thank you, Leslie. Arthur, do you understand trend? The meaning of trend?
Yes.
Excellent. Eduardo, hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Okay, guys. So, as I told you before, we're going to talk about trends, trending things in this unit. Let me move on to the following page. Oh, here. Okay, this is the unit opener, trends. Look at picture number 1, guys. Look at the first picture. What kind of issue do you think of with picture 1? See a father and a son. Yes? What kind of trend is that? What kind of issues can we find there? Anybody? Where do you think that picture is trending or that situation?
Parents taking care of their sons.
Yes, the baby needs time with his parent. Yes, tell me more. Okay, everybody? Now, example, we can see like a combination of work and family, probably. Yes? And that is very trendy right now. Parents have realized that they need more time with their kids, right? Okay, guys, look at pictures number 2, 3, and 4. What kind of issues can you see there? Or, yes, you can think of. Let me hear you guys.
Cars, construction, and 3 persons to the third age.
Well, we don't call them third age. There is not a third age. We can call them seniors, yes, or elder people. That means that they are over 60 years old. Yes, they are 60 or more. Elder, the elderly people. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Arthur. Now, in number 2, we see cars. What about the cars? Tell me more. What else can you tell me? A bunch of cars. Just cars? Anybody? Hello?
Traffic.
Traffic, right? Very good, Leslie. We see traffic. And traffic, we see traffic every day. If you live in a big city, you see the traffic every day. There are peak hours, right? Peak hours where there's more traffic than any other time of the day. Well, actually, sometimes it's a peak hour all day, right? Thank you, Leslie. What about number 4? I mean, number 3. Picture number 3. I'm sorry?
Yes, water.
How do you say no?
How do you say what, Arthur?
What? But that not is.
I'm sorry, we have a bad connection. Can you repeat that, Arthur, please?
How do you say grua? But the picture.
Picture 3?
How do you say grua?
Grua.
Yes. Machine.
That's a good question. I used to know that. Let me think about it. Yes, I don't remember right now. But yeah, well, Those are not really that. These are like for constructions, right?
Right.
Like poles, right? But what is the meaning of the picture? Because why is the picture trending? What does image tell us?
Urban.
Urban.
Urban. Oh.
Yes, Leslie, go ahead.
Urban.
Urban.
Urban development.
Yes, it's right there in the book, huh? Urban development, that means that the cities are growing and growing. Yes, they are building more buildings, more houses, yes, more
Yeah.
schools, more services because the population is bigger and bigger and bigger. There are more people in our planet every day. Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Leslie. Arthur already said about the old people. Yes, there are more and more people, more old people every time, right? The aging population, we can call them. Yes? Okay, guys, here we have, before you begin, do any of these issues affect your city or country? Now let's read the issues. Yes, let's read the issues and let's relate the issues with the pictures. Okay, guys? Let's start with Arthur, please. What is the first issue?
This picture,
Picture number 2, what is it? According to, before you begin. According to
traffic
this.
function. Number 2, no?
Yes. Now,
Okay.
according to, before you begin, what is number 2?
Traffic congestion.
Congestion, right? Traffic congestion. That means that there's a lot of traffic all the time. Very good. Thank you. Eduardo, what's the next one, please? According to, before you begin, what's the following issue? Eduardo, are you still there?
The number 3?
According to, before you begin, what is the following issue? Right here.
I don't understand.
Okay, well, let me give you a square. According to, before you begin, what is the following issue? And what is the picture related to it?
I think that's the number 1.
And that is?
The work and life. How do you say that? Balance?
Balance, yes, balance,
Okay,
yes.
work and life balance.
Yes, so it's like a scale. You have to balance your work life with your family life, yes, or your free time, right? Very good, thank you. Leslie, the following, please.
Pollution.
Pollution, yes. Do we have a picture about pollution here?
What is pollution?
Good question, Leslie. Excellent. Pollution is when the, example, air pollution is when the air is not clear because there are a lot of cars or a lot of factories that they contaminate the air or the water or everything in general, yes? Pollution is contamination.
Oh.
Mhm.
So could be our number 2 or number 3?
Number 3, I don't see any pollution. Oh, the skies look clear.
Number 2.
It's probably more related to number 2, right?
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of cars. Very good. Now, Leslie, please continue with the following one.
Aging population.
Aging, it comes
Aging
from
population.
age. Yes, it comes from age. Aging population. Yes. And what picture is that?
Number 4.
Yes, number 4, right? Nowadays it's trendy that there are more and more elderly people. Yes, old people. Seniors, we can say seniors. Yep, very good. Arthur, the following one, please.
What?
What is the next issue?
Can you repeat, teacher, please?
Yes, according to before you begin. Yes, what is the following issue? What is the following problem? What is trend?
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
um, I think.
I'm sorry?
Pollution, I guess.
Oh, you're not paying attention, huh? No. What is that?
Urban development.
Urban development. Yes, urban would be development. Can you please repeat that, Arthur?
Urban development.
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 Yes. And which of these pictures is related to that?
Number 2.
Number 2, what is urban development, Arthur, according to your understanding? Urban development. No?
No, yes, teaching. I'm talking with them. I think my better is to, how you say, desarrollo,
Development.
development of the constructions or the city.
The city, right? Development of the city. That means that, as we said before, more buildings are constructed, more schools, more houses, because the the population is growing. There are more and more people, right? Okay, and what is high unemployment, guys? High unemployment.
People who don't have employed.
Don't have what? I'm sorry, Leslie.
Employing.
Employment. Okay.
Employment.
People with no jobs. Very good. Okay. Very good, excellent. Now, let's move on, guys. Okay, let's get started with this lesson. Here we go. Okay, this is lesson A, everybody. Unit 11, lesson A. Now, have any of these issues been in news recently? Okay, what about college tuition fees? New technology, obesity, outsourcing jobs, shortage of skilled workers, traffic congestion. Which of these words you do not understand? Any vocabulary questions, guys? Outsourcing jobs. Okay. Anybody else? More vocabulary?
Shortage of skilled workers.
Thank you, Leslie. Anybody else? Arthur?
New technology.
You do not understand what new technology is?
Oh, what was the question?
Yes, Eduardo. What's the question, teacher? New vocabulary, words that you do not understand.
Oh, okay. I
Yes. We're checking vocabulary.
Talking about the trains.
Yes. Now I want to make sure that you understand all the words or the phrases.
Well, I don't understand the number one. College.
Tuition fees. College tuition fees. I think that's it, right? Arthur, do you have any question?
No, teacher.
Okay, great. Well, college tuition fees is the money you pay for university. Okay? The money you pay for university. Yes? Everybody? As the little piggy bank says, education costs, right? Outsourcing jobs. That means that the jobs in one country goes to another country. Example, let's say Ford. Yes, the vehicles factory, vehicles company. Now Ford is an American company, but it's cheaper for the company to have the factory in Mexico. Yes, or to have the factory in China. Or in South America. Yes, outsourcing jobs are jobs that are going outside the country. Yes, everybody?
Yes.
Look at the picture. Yes? These are two companies. This is a factory. Yes? And this is another building. And this is New York. But they are saying goodbye to America. Yes, goodbye to the country. Yes, this is outsourcing jobs. Okay? Now, shortage. Oh, I have a flag here. Of skilled workers. Skilled workers means workers with abilities, certain abilities or specific abilities. Shortage, it means that there are too few. Okay? Not too many workers with specific abilities or special abilities for a specific job. Okay, everybody? Yes? Let's say if you want to work in the United States, or people want to work in the United States, but they don't speak English. Yes? It's an ability that they need. Yes, it's an ability that they need to work in a factory or in a company or in a bank or in a restaurant, wherever, in the United States. But if they don't know the language, they don't have the skill. Yes, they don't have the ability. Okay, guys? Shortage means that few. few, not too many. Poquito, poquito. Okay? Everybody? Okay, guys. Now let's talk about the situations in the news. Yes? Which of these issues or which of these trends are in the news? What trends? Yes. What have you heard in the news recently from these topics? Anybody?
New technology,
New technology, right?
outsourcing jobs.
Yes. What about outsourcing jobs? Can you give us more details, Leslie?
Yeah, for example, since pandemic, they
Mm-hmm.
talk about people who studies in other country
Yes.
uh, and who is living in another country.
Okay. Well, that is not specifically. This is when imagine that there is a factory. Yes, any kind of factory. Let's say computer factory, and they have 100 employees, 100 workers, 100 workers. Yes, but the company decides to close. Yes, so all these workers lose their job because the company now is moving to China
Mm,
because it's cheaper to pay to China people. Yes.
okay. Yeah, well, recently I read about that, about people who prefer job produced in China for the price, for the cost.
Yes. Yeah. China products, Chinese products.
Yeah,
Yes, totally. Okay. Thank you, Leslie. Anything else? Arthur Eduardo?
Oh,
No? You haven't heard anything on the news? You haven't seen anything about the traffic? And how about in Acapulco, like 2 or 3 days ago? Yes, a lot of traffic because some people were, telling the government what to do, right? Okay. Okay, guys, let's move on. Let's talk about more trends. And we have an interview. Yes, we have an interview with some people right here. Okay. Look at the interview, guys. Please tell me, what is the question? What's the question?
what social change have you noticed recently?
Yes, thank you, Leslie. Yes, social changes. Now, look at the interviews, look at the answers, yes, and tell me. Just scan the article or the interviews for the answers. What type of social change is Leticia concerned about? Why is Leticia worried?
People losing their jobs.
People losing their jobs, very good, Leslie, but why? Why are they losing their jobs?
Their jobs are being outsourced to work in other countries.
Yes, outsourced, right? That means that those jobs are going to another country. Very good. Thank you, Leslie. Now, What does some child think the commuting problem has been solved? The commuting problem. Let's ask directly to Eduardo. Does some child think the commuting problem has been solved?
What kind of problem?
Look for the answer. Some child. Identify some child. Yes? Do you see some child?
Okay, yes.
Now, does he think that the commuting problem has been solved? Does he say, yeah, commuting problem, nah, there's no problem for commuting? What do you think?
Well, he says that the problem hasn't been completely solved.
Right? Yes, there's still a problem for commuting, right? Excellent, thank you.
Yeah.
Now, Arthur, what problem is Oliver facing? What problem is Oliver facing? Arthur? What problem is Oliver facing?
So, because tuition fees have just been increased,
Increase, right?
and we're not being given enough financial support.
Excellent, very good. Yes, they don't get financial support or enough financial support. Excellent, thank you, Arthur. Okay, we're gonna listen to these people. Yes, here we have, well, we have the six people. They answered the question. The answer was social changes have you noticed recently. We are going to listen to them and we are going to number the issues right here. Yes? Leslie, can you help me reading the issues, please?
The what?
The issues, these on your right.
College tuition fees, new technology, obesity, outsourcing jobs, shortage of skilled workers, traffic congestion.
Very good, thank you. Now we're going to listen to these six people. And you're going to number, yes, as you see, we have numbers right here. 1, 2, etc. You're going to write those numbers according to the issue they talk about. Okay, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, everybody? Instructions clear?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, let's read, everybody. Let's read and write your numbers, please. Here we go.
1. Jake, New York City.
A lot of people are obsessed with losing weight and eating healthy foods, so the fast food chains have been forced to change their menus. Now you can get salads and healthy stuff there, as well as burgers and fries. And that's a good thing, because obesity has become a big problem.
2. Letitia, Detroit.
Well, people are talking about losing their jobs. In many places, unemployment is going up, and a lot of people have been laid off. And that's partly because their jobs are being outsourced to workers in other countries.
3. Daniela, Monterey.
I think, like everywhere else, the main thing is the spread of technology. I mean, almost everyone I know has a cell phone now. And wireless internet access is being made available in more and more places.
4. Somchai, Bangkok.
We have a lot of problems with traffic congestion. Fortunately, a lot of new highways have been built, and there's a new monorail, but the problem hasn't been completely solved, so commuting can still be a real problem.
5. Oliver, Manchester, UK.
Well, young people are still being encouraged to go to college, which is good. It can be tough, though, because tuition fees have just been increased, and we're not being given enough financial support.
6. Ivan, Moscow.
Well, with the economic boom in recent years, one thing here is the shortage of skilled labor. There's a big demand for that now. So skilled workers are being recruited overseas, and then they're being brought in to fill the jobs.
Okay, everybody? Yes, we have answers? Come on, guys. Do you have answers? Yes? Okay. Well, let's complete. Please tell me, what's number 1? Jake. Obesity? Okay, let's check. I'm going to write that right here. Number 1. Okay, thank you. What is number 2? Number 2.
Sourcing jobs.
Outsourcing jobs. Thank you, Leslie. So only Leslie listen to the interview, guys. Arthur, Eduardo. What is number 3?
New technology.
The number 3 is new technology.
Okay, new technology. Let's see. Thank you. Number 4.
Traffic congestion.
Some traffic congestion. Let's see. Number 5. Oliver.
Correct. Tuition fees.
Tuition.
Tuition.
Very good. Excellent. Tuition fees. Okay. And number 6. What is number 6?
Shortcut of worker.
No, just kidding. It's the last one, right? Okay, let's see if you are correct, guys. Yes, let's check your answers. Are the same? Are they the same?
Yes.
Yes, very good, everybody. Good job. Now, let's notice how these people talk, how these people say some words. Yes? Let me erase all of this. Good job, everybody. Thank you. Now, let's focus on some grammar right here. Okay. Here I have Oliver, Jake, and Somchai. Yes? And we have 4 sentences. I'm sorry. We have 4 sentences. Now, we're going to look for the same expression they say. And we're going to rewrite the sentence, the statement we have right here. We're going to write it the way they said it. Okay, everybody? So I have 4 right here. And I have 4 students right here, 4 statements. Oh, let's go one by one. So, who wants to start? Number 1.
Oh, me?
Leslie, thank you.
They are encouraging young people to go to college. Young people are still being encouraged to go to college.
Very good. Oh, wait. Sorry about this. People are still being encouraged. Encouraged to go to class. Very good. Excellent, Leslie. Good job. Thank you. Number 2. Come on, we have number 2, Arthur, Eduardo, or Vanessa. Who wants to say number 2?
They are not giving us enough financial support.
Yes. And what is the substitution, Vanessa? Was it Vanessa? So that is the statement we have right here. They are not giving us enough financial support, right? But how is the way Oliver said it? He said it in a different way. What are his words?
People are
People are
being giving us enough financial support.
What do you say, people? We're gonna look the same way Oliver said this statement. Okay? They are not giving us enough financial support. Now, let's look for the way Oliver said it. Okay? Let's look how he says it. He starts with we're. What else? Vanessa?
We're being given enough financial support.
We're being, is that affirmative or negative? Oh, how do I fix this?
Negative. Affirmative.
Affirmative or negative? Oh, I can find my apostrophe.
It's negative, but becomes affirmative.
No, baby, this is not a tag question. Okay? I don't know how to fix this. Oh, well, let's imagine that this is just one apostrophe. Is this affirmative or negative? First, let's start with this. Let me change that. Okay, let's start with this. Right here, this is negative. And right here, Vanessa, this is also negative. We're not gonna change the expression.
Okay. Okay, entonces es negative.
It's negative. Okay, how do we say that?
We're not.
I don't know where my
given
apostrophe
enough
is.
financial support.
Okay.
We're not being given enough financial support.
We're not given. No, we're not. We're not what? We're not
given.
Check the same expression, Vanessa. Exact
we're not being.
Yes, we're not being. We're not being
given. Enough financial support. Support.
Very good. Financial support. Enough. Remember, it sounds like an F. Enough. Excellent. Thank you, Vanessa. Now it's the boys' turn. Okay? Arthur. Please, number 3.
People have forced fast food chains to change their
Menus. And how does Jake say that? How does Jake say it? Arthur?
Here?
Here. Jake. This is Jake's expression. Look for Jake's expression. Look for these statements in Jake's words. Fast food change to change their menus.
They?
They? Does he say they? It doesn't say they. No. We're not going to change number 3 expression. We're going to change that statement, people have forced fast food chains to change their menus. We're going to change it to for the expression Jake says, the exact words.
I don't understand that.
Okay, look at this. I'm going to give you an example with this. This is the expression. They are encouraging young people to go to college. In this case, we say they. But Oliver doesn't say they. Oliver says people, young people, oh, I forgot young people. Young people are still being encouraged to go to college. These are the exact words, yes? Young people are encouraged or still being encouraged to go to college. Are still being encouraged to go to college. The same words, okay? Now, next, we don't have the word they. Yes, they are not giving us enough financial support. They, who? We don't know. People. But Oliver doesn't say they. Yes, he doesn't say they. Right? Here. He doesn't say they. He says, we are not being given enough financial support. Okay? Now, here we have another statement. People have forced fast food change to change their menus, right? This is a statement, but I want the statement the way Jake says it. So he doesn't say they. What does he say, Arthur? About fast food change. What are the words there? I'm sorry? Yes? Go ahead, continue. So
the fast food chains?
Yes.
Have been forced to change their menus?
Yes, fast food change have been forced to change their menus. Yes, that's it. These are the exact words Jake uses to say the same expression as this, but he doesn't say people, right? So people, what people? We don't know what people. Maybe in this case, people or who have forced fast food change is not important. Okay? Now let's go with number 4, Eduardo, please.
I don't know, maybe
What
the
do you mean,
prob
I don't know, maybe? You know.
the problem hasn't been completely solved.
Okay, tell me please, number 4. They,
They haven't completely solved the problem.
very good. Now, what is the way some chai says it?
The problem hasn't been completely solved.
Very good. Wait. The problem hasn't, oh, I don't have an apostrophe. Hasn't been, so, there we go. Yes? So, now, I want you guys to tell me, please, what are the tenses we are using here? Example, some child, he has here, hasn't been completely solved. Yes? What tense is that? What tense is this, guys? It's simple present, simple past, present continuous, future with will. What tense is this? Anybody who can tell me? It's a simple present?
Present continuous.
Is it present continuous? Hasn't been completely solved. The problem hasn't been completely solved. It's not present continuous. It's not an action in progress, Eduardo. Remember, present continuous, we use the verb with ing. Verb be and another verb with ing.
Present perfect.
Yes, it's present perfect. Good. Okay? Now, in this case, we have present perfect as well. Yes, they haven't completely solved the problem. But in this case, we have a subject, a pronoun subject, they. But in this case, we also have the object, the object becoming, in this case, the object, let me change the color. Look at this. The problem. Now the object is, well, now the subject is the problem. But we don't mention who. Yes, we don't mention the people. Right? So we're going to change the present perfect to a present perfect passive voice. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Okay, guys? What happened to my sentences here? I erased them. Yes, people?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let's move on to the grammar so we understand this better. Okay. Here we go. Okay, people, here we have that the present perfect connects the past with the present. Yes, these are actions that started in the past, but in the moment are still true or real, right? So, the present perfect, you have seen present perfect in the past, okay? You should know that present perfect, we have auxiliary verbs, have and has, and then we have verbs in past participle, right? Papita, this for you guys, right? Okay, I'm gonna take that as a yes. Okay, people, this is the passive present continuous and present perfect. The passive of present continuous and the passive of present perfect. Yes? Now, with the present continuous passive sentences, well, present continuous passive sentences talk about ongoing situations. Yes? Like we were saying before, present continuous is an action happening at the moment. Yes? Or probably a temporary action. Yes? Now, with present continuous passive sentences, We're going to talk about the same activity, the same action that is ongoing, that is in progress. Yes? Situations or events. Now, the continuous form suggests that the situations or events could be temporary. Yes? Like, let's say, I am learning English. Yes? That is a present continuous. Yes? Just present continuous. Now, if I want to say that this started in the past, but this is still true at the moment, I can say I have been learning English. Yes, we're going to see some comparisons right now. Okay, I have been learning English for a year, I can say. Yes, because it's a period of time. It's not one specific time. It's a period of time. Okay, everybody? Yes, I don't want to lose you in this. Okay. Now here we have present perfect and we have past, in simple present passive and simple past passive. Yes, these are just simples. Every year, many skilled workers are recruited overseas. Yes, that means that they are trained in other countries. Last year, many skilled workers were recruited overseas. This is just simple past. Passive voice. What does that mean? That we don't know who sent those men overseas or who are training those men overseas. Yes, we don't know the subject. We don't know the doer of the action. We know the receiver of the action. Yes? Who's the receiver of the action? The many skilled workers. Many skilled workers are the receivers of the action. These are the objects. Yes? Yes, everybody? So, for the passive voice, our form, our form is verb plus a passive voice, a participle, right? Verb and participle. That is our passive voice. Yes, everybody? With regular verbs, that's pretty easy. They just end in D or ED. Irregular verbs. We need to study irregular verbs. Okay? Because they change completely. Guys, are you still there? Are you afraid for what is coming? Don't be afraid. This is pretty easy. We just need to pay attention. Okay? Now, in the passive sentences, the doer is not mentioned. It's not mentioned. Who did the action or who does the action? We don't know. Yes? It's not mentioned because it's not important, or you can guess because it's obvious. Yes? But if we want to introduce who the doer is, yes, we can introduce it with the preposition by. Oh, this is a connection. By. Okay? I can say companies have laid off a lot of people. In this case, the doer, as you see, the doer is the company. This is the subject. And the receiver is, well, in this case, is a lot of people. Okay? This is the receiver of the action. Company is the doer of the action. A lot of people is the receiver of the action. Now, when we change to passive, the receiver of the action comes to the beginning of the sentence. A lot of people, yes, have been laid off. Yes? By who? We don't know. Probably companies, probably the boss, probably the country, the government, we don't know. It probably is not important. Or maybe you can guess, yes, because of the company. Yes, the company did it, or the company does it. So, the doer of the action in the passive voice, it could be obvious, or it could be not important. Yes, everybody?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. So we're doing good. Now, let's see how this works. Okay, I have more for you. Or, look at these guys, look at this. I can say a lot of people have been laid off, and if I want to know who did this or who does this, I can say, or who have, by companies. Okay, by companies. Yes, everybody? Just like that? Then I have the doer. If I want to mention it, it's optional. Okay? So I can introduce the doer of the action at the end of the sentence using the word by. Yes, by means, well, we're going to introduce the responsible, yes, for the action. Okay, everybody?
Yes, teacher.
Great, thank you. Okay, guys, now, in the passive sentence, the doer, oh, we read this already. Yes, the doer is not mentioned. Yes, the doer is not important. Now, let's look at the following example. Here, they is the doer. Yes, is the creator of the action. Yes, is the one doing the action. This is the doer of the action. They haven't solved the traffic problem. Now, the traffic problem is the receiver of the action. Yes, in this case, the action is solve. That's the main verb, and this is the auxiliary verb, negative in this case. Okay? Now, what if we want to change it to affirmative? Let's write it in affirmative. They have solved the traffic problem. Okay? This is affirmative. It's still present perfect. We have the subject, we have the auxiliary verb, we have the main verb, and we have the object. In this case, the complement is the object, okay? The receiver of the action. They is the doer of the action, okay? Now, let's change to a passive voice. Passive voice means that we don't know who is doing the action or who creates the action or who does the action, okay? We don't know the doer of the action in the passive voice. Yes? I have a very simple example I'm going to show you later. Okay, now when we change to a passive voice, as I told you, we don't know the doer and the traffic problem, the object comes to the beginning of the sentence. Yes, the traffic problem. Now, it's not haven't, right? Traffic problem is a singular, so we have to change to hasn't. Where's my phone? Oh. Okay, everybody? Hasn't. It's negative. We change the traffic problem is singular, so we change haven't for hasn't. Now we have the auxiliary verb. We have verb be, because remember, we use verb be for the passive voice. Always, we need verb be. Yes? And then we have the main verb in participle. Okay, everybody? Let's have this in affirmative. Let's have the same example. The traffic problem has been solved. There we go. Yes? In this case, we don't mention. Who solved the traffic problem? We don't know. We don't care. It's solved. That's the important thing. Yes? We don't know. We are giving the news. We are giving, I'm telling you what happened. Who did it? I don't know. Okay, everybody? So the doer, it's probably not important, or we can say, well, the government solved the traffic problem. Yes? We can say that it's obvious. or we can say that is not important. Okay, everybody? We're good?
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, guys. Let's continue with some more grammar. Here I have a chart for you guys. Okay, where's my chart? There. Okay, here I'm giving you a comparison for both. Yes, present continuous and present continuous passive, present perfect and present perfect passive. As you see, with the present continuous, we start with the subject, right? Right here, we have the subject. She, yes? Verb be, because this is present continuous, sorry. Verb be in this case is the auxiliary verb. And then we have a verb with ing. Remember, we use gerunds when we use the present continuous. We have verb be and then a verb with ing. Yes? So, then we have the complement. The complement is the object, okay? Who is receiving the action, guys? In this case, she is making tamales. Who is receiving the action? What is the receiver?
Tamales.
Tamales, yes. And who is the doer of the action?
She.
Exactly, very good, Leslie, yes? And then we have another example. They are writing a song. In this case, what is the doer? What element? Remember, the doer. What is the element? Yes, what is the doer? In this case, they. Very good. Yes. And the receiver?
Song.
Song. Very good. Exactly, girls. Very good. Now, this is present continuous. We have verb be and we have verb with ing because it's an action in progress. It's an ongoing action. Now, let's change to present continuous passive. Now, the subject or the object becomes the subject. Now, the subject is tamales. Yes? This is present continuous passive. We have verb be with ing. Okay? Now, in this case, you're going to say, hey, verb be plus verb be? Yes. Verb be as an auxiliary verb and verb be as an gerund because it's the action that is ongoing. Yes, it's the action that is in progress. Okay? And then we finish with a participle. Tamales are being made. Delicious tamales. That's important news. We have tamales for dinner. Yes? Who made the tamales? I don't know. I don't care. It's not important. Yes? Or maybe it's obvious. Yes, my mom, my aunt, the tamales lady. Okay, guys? Now, what is this, guys? A song. I know a song is, a melody. What element? I'm sorry?
Subject.
Is the subject. Yes, now a song here. Let me change it. Here is the receiver of the action, is the object. But now it becomes the subject. Very good, Vanessa. Yes? Now we have our auxiliary verb. We have verb be because it's a gerund, it's a continuous, and we have participle because this is passive voice. Yes? Now, as the form I saw you before, we have verb be and then past participle. Verb in participle because it's a passive voice. Yes? Yes, guys? So good so far?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, This is present continuous versus present continuous passive, where we don't know who the doer is, who is doing the action. Yes? Maybe we don't know, or maybe it's not important, or maybe it's obvious. Okay, everybody? Okay, yes. Now let's move on to the present perfect. Yes, this is even easier. Now, present perfect is simple. Yes? As you know, with present perfect, let me move this up here. With present perfect, one more time, we start with a subject. Yes? Then we have auxiliary verbs, has for your third person, or have for your plurals, or first person. Yes? And we finish with a participle. That's it. Yes? Now, we have mom has made dinner. Yes? We don't know when the action started, but the action is not finished yet. Yes? Okay, now, mom has made dinner. In this case, what is the object?
The dinner.
Dinner.
Oh, yes, the dinner. Yeah, that's correct. Dinner. Yes, this is the object. It's the receiver of the action. What is the subject?
Mom.
Mom. Very good. Excellent. Yes, this is the object. The subject, I'm sorry, the subject. This is the doer of the action. Then we have the auxiliary verb and we have the main verb. Oh, wait. This is the other way. Okay, everybody? Very simple. We have another example. What element is this? Dave.
Subject.
Excellent. What element is this? Is the auxiliary?
Have.
Have is the auxiliary verb, right? Now, what element in this sentence is this?
There.
Is the verb, is the main verb, right? Is the main verb. That means that this is the action. And what element is this?
Object.
Excellent. Is the object. Very good. Now, this is present perfect. Very simple. Now, when we move to present perfect passive, in this case, the object becomes the subject. Yes? We don't know who's the doer. We don't know who the doer is. Yes? But we know the main action. We know what happened. Right? Let me change color for this. Okay. Let's check the elements in this case, guys. Okay. What element is this?
The object.
In this case, the object becomes the subject.
Becomes subject.
Very good, Vanessa. Exactly. Yes? Now, we have dinner. We have has been. Yes. And we have made. As you see, in this case, we have three verbs. Three verbs. The same here. Yes? Three verbs for the passive voice. Yes? Now, we have verb be, we have auxiliary verb, and we have the participle. Verb be, auxiliary verb. Wait. For the present, the present perfect continuous. Verb be, yes, the main verb with ing, and we have participle. Yes, now present perfect passive. We have the auxiliary verb, have or has. We have verb be, and we have verb in participle. Okay, everybody? Very important, those three verbs, because this is passive voice. We are being specific about the action that was made or that is being made, not the doer of the action. We are focusing on the receiver of the action. Okay, everybody?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Thank you, Eduardo. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Vanessa. Arthur, do you have any questions so far?
No, teacher.
Okay, good. Now we have another example. Tell me, guys, what element is this in our sentence?
Subject.
Subject.
Very good. In this case, the subject that was the object before. Tell me, is this the doer of the action? Good question.
What, teacher? What was the question?
Is the road the doer of the action? Is the creator of the action?
No.
No, right? It's not the creator of the action. It's not the performer of the action.
No.
It's not the doer. It's the receiver, right? But in this case, because we don't know the doer, the road, yes.
The doer, it will be the person, no?
Not always. Not always.
Okay.
No, it could be an animal, it could be an object.
Who made the road, no?
Who repaired well, in this case, yeah. Well, it could be a machine. Yeah, it could be a machine.
The road.
Or the government, right? Yes. But in this case, the road is not the doer of the action. It's a receiver. Yes? Who repaired the road? We don't know. The important thing that it is repaired. Yes, that's the important thing. The news, that the important, let's say, the important event. The important news is that the road has been repaired. Yes? Now, it's very important that you use all your verbs for the passive voice. Remember, we always have verb be. Yes? It depends. Is it an ongoing situation or is it a present perfect situation? Okay? Yes? Now, I have an exercise for you guys. So let's see how much you understood this lesson. Or if we need to make some changes or review something else. Okay, I have 4 pictures right here. Yes. How about every one of you give me one answer? Yes, let's try that. So, let's start with Leslie, please. Yes? Here we have Sam and Julian are singing a new song, right? Now, what tense is this? What tense is this? Is it simple present? Is it past? Is it
Present continuous?
It's present continuous. Very good. Yes? Now, this is present continuous active voice. That means that we don't know the doers. We know that Sam and Julian are the object, is the subject. Yes, Sam and Julian. So, they are the doers of the action. Yes? Now let's change this. Let's change this to a passive voice. We're going to eliminate, yes, Sam and Julian. Yes? How do we start?
A new song are being sung.
Okay, now tell me, a new song, is it singular or plural?
Is
A new song is
being sung.
sung. Yes. Yes, everybody? Yes, yes. This is good. Thank you, Leslie. Good job. Let's have it here where we can see it. Very good. Who wants to continue, guys? Who's next? We have...
Me.
Okay. Thank you, Eduardo.
In present continuous passive or present perfect?
Well, this is in present perfect.
Okay.
Let's change to a passive voice.
Okay.
Now remember, we're going to eliminate the subject, mom and I.
The cake is being baked.
A cake, very good. A cake,
Is being baked.
Is being like this. We're gonna change a little bit, Eduardo. Yes, because remember, this is present perfect. With present perfect or present perfect passive, we don't use verb with ing. Yes, okay. We're gonna change this. What is the auxiliary verb in present perfect?
Has been.
Yes, has been baked. Perfect. Very good. Woohoo! Good job, everybody. Okay? Thank you. Now, who wants to continue? Arthur or Vanessa?
Okay.
Yes, Vanessa, you want to try? Now, I have eaten all this food. Remember, we're going to eliminate the object, the subject, I'm sorry, the subject. So, what do we say? What is the object?
The food.
The food. But it's only food? Or do we have expression?
All this food.
Yes. All this food. All this food.
Have.
Now, all this food, is that singular or plural, Vane?
Singular.
Yes, so we say all this food.
Had.
Had, like this?
Yes.
No, baby, this is present. What is the present for had?
Has been.
Yes, has been. What is the participle?
Ate.
Ate is past. Simple past.
Has been eaten.
Eaten. Very good. Yes. Eaten is our participle for it. Excellent. Yes? Yes, Vanessa?
Yes.
Great. Thank you. Now let's continue with Arthur, please. Arthur.
No. Anna is playing the piano. The piano
Okay.
is playing Bayana.
Oh my goodness, wait, I'm too low, too slow. Okay, one more time please. The piano.
The piano is playing.
Piano. Now, is, what do we have after is? To make it passive.
Being.
Being,
Playing.
Playing is a germ. In this case, we need a participle. is what? Is being
Play. Happening.
Play.
played. Yes, played. Now you have the doer at the end. You said by?
By Anna.
Excellent. Very good.
By Anna.
By Anna. In this case, when we talk about passive voice, the doer is optional, okay? In this case, when you want to say who's doing the action, you can introduce the doer with the word by. Excellent job, Arthur. Good job. Thank you. Yes, everybody? Now, let's introduce the doers right here. Yes, Vanessa, how would you say all this food has been eaten? If I want to introduce the doer, what do we do?
What's doer?
Yes, we're going to introduce the doer with by. By who has been eating the food?
The classroom, the teachers.
No, baby.
What's your name?
No, listen. I have eaten all this food. That is active voice because I have the subject. I have the doer of the action. Now, we move to the passive voice. Passive voice. All this food has been eaten by
Someone named Eduardo.
No, baby. Listen. Listen to the sentence. I have eaten all this food. All this food has been eaten by who? By the teacher? No, it wasn't me. Repeat the sentence, Vanessa. I have eaten all this food. Vanessa, repeat the sentence. I have eaten all this food.
I have eaten all this food.
Now change to passive.
All this food has been eaten by I.
By I, remember, this now is the object.
By me.
We don't say, yes, excellent. By me. Yes, we don't say subject, we say objects. Yes, the object pronoun, in this case, me. Very good, Vanessa, excellent. Now, who was this? Eduardo. Yes, Mom and I have baked a cake. Now let's change to passive and let's introduce the doer. Please, Eduardo. Eduardo, are you there? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Eduardo. Well, I don't know where Eduardo is. Oh, let's go back to Leslie, please. Yes, a new song.
A new song is being sung by Sam and Julian.
Very good. We can say by Sam and Julian. Or we can say by, oops, what was it? We can say by them. Okay? We can substitute Sam and Julian for an object pronoun, them. Very good. Yes? Is Eduardo back or not? Who wants to help me? A cake has been baked by
Mom and me.
Very good. By Mom. Oh.
Or by us?
Or by her?
Yes. No, because it's two. It's me included. By Mom and me. or, yes, by us.
But us or both of them.
Or what, Leslie? Can you repeat the question, Leslie? Or was that Vanessa? I'm sorry. Vanessa, I think. Well, these are the options, by mom and me or by us, because I'm included. Yes? Yes, everybody?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Great. Great job, everybody. Good job. Woo! I feel so happy. Okay, guys. Now, let's move on to the book. Yes, in the book we have more exercises with passive voice. Okay? In this case, we're going to complete the sentences. Yes? We're going to change the underlined expressions, the underlined verbs. Okay, guys? And for this, we're going to have, let's say, 3 minutes. Okay? We have 3 statements, 3 situations. We're going to have 3 minutes to solve this exercise. Okay, everybody? 3 minutes. Yes? Let's do it. Okay, guys, let's check the exercise. Let's look for the correct answers, okay? We're going to substitute those underlined verbs for passive voice, okay? So who wants to start with number 1?
Teen car accidents are still a big concern for parents. That problem hasn't been solved yet. However, tracking devices are being advertised.
Are being advertising.
Are being advertised.
Have been. Remember, this is continuous. Okay, this is an action in progress. We need to use auxiliary verb have. No, I'm sorry. No, you're right. Are being advertising. Advertising. Very good. Please continue.
Teacher, isn't advertised?
Yes, baby. It's advertising. Advertising.
This device have been developed.
These devices
have been developed to track speed.
Very good. These devices have been developed. Very good. Track speed.
Turn the radio down. Apparently, a lot of lives have been saved.
Excellent. Very good. I'm going to have this up here.
Me, the number 2.
Yes. Okay. Give me a second, Eduardo, please.
Okay.
A lot of lives have been saved. Excellent. Very good, Leslie. Thank you very much. Good job. Okay, Eduardo, please go ahead.
Okay, they're providing. It will be the heart till lunch.
Healthier lunches
are being provided in high schools.
Very good. Provided. In high schools. Now, excellent. Yes, are being provided. Remember, we don't use providing because that's with present continuous. But for the passive voice, we use the participle after being.
Okay.
Good job. Please continue, Eduardo.
The junk food of the news hasn't been taken completely.
Very good. Junk food. Yeah. Hasn't. Oh, yeah, I'm a little slow today. Hasn't been taken off
The news completely.
the menus. Okay, the menus completely. Very good. Of the menus. Or just menus. Of menus. Okay. But
The process. How do you say that? Processed?
processed.
Processed food are not being using.
Okay, now remember, processed food. Is that
Okay.
singular or plural? Singular or plural, Eduardo? Processed
Plural.
food.
Yeah.
Is it plural? No, remember, food is an uncountable noun. So we use it as a singular.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So processed food
Is being no, it's not being
is
used.
not very good.
Not being used.
Used, remember.
Oh, used. Okay.
Yes, remember it's participle. Okay, be careful with that. Let's finish with this. Well, not as much. Also,
The organic foods
more organic food.
are being.
One more time. Food is an uncountable noun. So we use it as a singular.
Okay. Is being.
Is being.
And how is serving in past? I don't know.
In participle, serve is a regular verb. It's regular. Regular verbs, remember, and with D or ED. So, very simple. So, how do we say it?
So it will be more organic food is being served?
Yes, sir. There you go. Yes? Excellent. Very good. Now, Vanessa, do you want to continue with number 3?
Yes.
Thank you. Go ahead.
The city center.
Yes.
Are being.
Now, remember, Vanessa, city center, is it singular or plural?
The city center is singular.
It's singular, very good. So the city center is
Istanbul.
Now remember, we have auxiliary verb is. After is, yes. You don't need too much explanation. That's great. It's being now
Istanbul.
Developed.
Developed.
Yes.
By them. By they.
By them. We can say by them, but we don't need that. Not in this case because it's not like one specific person or one specific bunch of people. Yes, it doesn't say governments developing the city center. No. Okay, so if we have only they, or we have only we, or we have only I, or I don't know, he, it's not really necessary to introduce the doer. Yes, unless it's a specific doer, like as I told you, the government, or the doctors, or the mother, etc., etc. Okay. Yes, please. So in this case, we can just forget about the doer. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Please continue.
A lot of older buildings.
Mm-hmm. A lot of older buildings. Mm-hmm.
Are being knocked.
Remember, this case is present perfect. We're gonna keep the present perfect. Now let's make it passive.
A lot of older buildings had knocked.
Have, verb be.
Had been knocked.
Yes. Very good. Knocked down. Mm-hmm. Yes.
By
them. But as I told you, we don't need it in this case because we don't know who they are. Okay? We don't identify them. Mm-hmm. That's fine. Okay? Continue, please.
A lot of new hotels and offices. A lot of new hotels and offices have been built.
Yes, have been built. Yes, very good. We have two more, baby.
The housing shortage told.
Okay, I'm gonna write that.
No, just the housing shortage.
Shortage. Shortage. Shortage.
Isn't it?
No. This is present perfect. I'm sorry. It's present continuous, but it's negative. Okay, we're going to change to the passive voice of present continuous, but in negative. So the housing shortage
hasn't.
In this case, we don't have present perfect. This is just continuous. Mm-hmm. Remember, for continuous, we use verb be.
It's not being.
Okay, it's not, or we can use isn't. Mm-hmm. Isn't being.
Solving.
It's not gerund. It's participle. Solved.
Solved.
Mm-hmm. Very good. So, excellent. Okay, one more. We have one more.
Too few homes. Are being built.
Very good. Built. There we go. There you go, guys. Very good. Excellent. Yes, everybody, make sure that you have the answers correct. Yes? Copy the answers, please, or take a screenshot or something, guys. So we can move on. Yes, everybody? Everybody ready?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, guys, it was really good. Good. Excellent. Let's move on. Okay, guys. Here we have a listening activity. Let me erase all of this. Now, what are we going to do here? We're going to listen carefully, yes, to the reducing auxiliary verbs. Yes, we're going to reduce verbs, especially with verb be and auxiliary verb have or has. Yes? You don't have to do this, but it's important that you understand when somebody tells you this. Okay? So let's listen, everybody. Let's listen and repeat. Yes? Notice the reduction of the auxiliary verb. Is, are, has, and have. Okay, everybody? Please listen. Listen and repeat. Okay? Here we go.
The education system's being reformed.
The education system's been reformed.
A lot of new schools are being built.
A lot of new schools have been built.
Okay, that was a little fast, right? Okay, one more time, everybody. Yes? Yeah, we say the education systems being reformed. Yes, we put together systems, like system is. Yes? Okay, please listen and repeat this. Yes, systems being. Good. Okay, let's listen one more time, guys. Let's listen one more time and please repeat. I'm going to try to stop it this time. Go ahead, please. Listen and repeat.
The education system's being reformed.
Everybody?
The education system is being reformed.
Try to use a contraction. Yes, use a contraction, okay? Don't tell me the education system is. The education system's being reformed. Yes?
The education system being reformed.
Excellent, very good. Next.
The education system's been reformed.
Everybody?
The education system being reformed.
Excellent. Now, notice that we have the same contraction. Okay, the difference is the following verb. Being or being. Okay? Next, everybody, please.
A lot of new schools are being built.
Everybody?
A lot of new
A lot of new
schools are being built.
Oh, that guys, that was not a contraction. For this, it's for us Spanish speakers. It's a little difficult to say schools or just try to give an R. Schools or. Yes, give it an R after schools. Yes, a lot of new schools are being built. Yes. Let's try that one more time. Here we go.
A lot of new schools are being built.
Yes, just add an R. A lot of new schools are being built.
A lot of new schools are
A lot
being
of new schools are being
A lot of
built.
schools are being built.
Excellent. That was much better. Okay. Last one.
A lot of new schools have been built.
A lot of
A lot of new schools
A lot of
being
new schools have been built.
Okay, we don't say have been. Well, yeah, you can say like complete. A lot of new schools have been built. But it's important when you listen to these expressions or these words or these auxiliary verbs reduced of auxiliary verbs, it's important that you understand. Yes, it gives you a big help just listening to the following verb. Yes, being or any, is it ing or is it a very impartial, etc. Okay, schools. For this, you're going to put your lips, your lower lip be under your upper lip. Yes, school. Yes? Just keep practicing that. Exaggerate it a little bit at the beginning. Eventually, it's gonna be natural. Okay, everybody? Yes. Now, we have one more exercise before we move on to the following lesson. Okay. Now, in this case, guys, you're going to listen and you're going to write. Yes? What are the expressions? Yes? Are being or has been or are being, etc. Okay? You're going to listen and you're going to write the expressions, the auxiliary verbs to complete the sentences. Okay, everybody? Ready? Well, ready or not, here we go.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Thank you, Darla.
Right.
Thank you, Vanessa. Here we go. Please listen and complete.
1.
More women are being encouraged to train as science and engineering teachers.
2. Bilingual programs are being offered to elementary school students. 3.
Students are being required to do community service.
4.
Education has been given more funding.
5.
Technology's been introduced into more classrooms.
6.
Courses are being made available for more people in the community.
Okay, everybody? Do you want to listen one more time?
Yes.
Here we go, one more time. If you finish, check your answers. If you didn't finish, well, let's try again. Here we go.
1.
More women are being encouraged to train as science and engineering teachers.
2. Bilingual programs are being offered to elementary school students. 3.
Students are being required to do community service.
4.
Education has been given more funding.
5.
Technology's been introduced into more classrooms.
6.
Courses are being made available for more people in the community.
Okay, everybody, let's check answers. Please, number 1, who has it? Eduardo, thank you.
Yeah, more women are being
Are being encouraged
to train as science and engineering teachers.
Yes, excellent. Very good. Thank you, Eduardo. Please, Vanessa, number 2.
Bilingual programs are being offered to elementary school students.
Yes, very good. Bilingual. Bilingual. Thank you. Thank you, Vanessa. That was really good. Please, Leslie, let's continue with number 3.
Students are being
Required
to do community service.
Perfect. That was really good. Thank you, Leslie. Arthur, are you there? Arthur?
And education
is being
give more funding.
Yes, excellent. Very good. Thank you. Eduardo, please, number 5. Eduardo?
That's the only one that I don't understand in listening.
Okay. Then, Leslie, do you have number 5?
Technology is vain.
Technology is being?
Yes.
Okay. Actually, this is incorrect. Oh, what happened? My mouse is education. This is incorrect, guys. Let me change this. Let's change this and let's have a look at this. Education has been given. Technology, you were saying, I'm sorry, Leslie. You were saying?
Oh, I think it was growing, so I erased.
Oh, wait. Number 5. You don't have number 5?
Yeah, it was. It's been.
No, that is incorrect. Arthur, what do you think? Arthur, are you there?
Are being?
Remember, we cannot say technology are. Technology is an uncountable noun.
Has been?
Yes, has been. Very good. And number 6. Who was last? I don't remember. Let's try. I think we should try again with Eduardo. Number 6.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
the courses are being made available. Yeah.
Available.
Available for more people in the community.
Excellent. Very good. Very good, guys. Good job. Good job. See, your listening has been developed. Your listening is being developed. Passive voice. Excellent job, everybody. Good job. Okay, with this, we finish this lesson. Next is homework. I'm gonna send you this on the WhatsApp group, guys. Yes, so don't worry too much about copying this. Well, this is extra practice on page 150. Okay, guys, what can you tell me about this lesson? Yes, if there's one thing I've learned today, it's, let me hear you guys. Eduardo?
It's the passive.
Leslie, I'm sorry, the passive voice. Very good, thank you. Who else? Vanessa, Arturo.
Present perfect, present passive continuous.
Very good.
If there's one thing I've learned, it's the difference between the present perfect and the passive.
Excellent, yes. The difference, right? How to use it. Excellent. Okay, guys, well, thank you very much. Let's continue with lesson. Okay? Thanks. Okay, guys, this is Touchstone for Unit 11, Lesson B. Thank you. Yes? Today we're going to learn how to give contrasting ideas. Yes? In Lesson B. And we are going to talk about environmental matters. Yes, as well. Very interesting topic. This is one of the trends we were talking about. Yes, the environment. Okay, guys. Let's see. We're going to start with a question. A question for you guys. Yes? So, what environmental problem can you think of? Let's think about environmental problems, guys. Let's make a list. What can you think of? Environmental problems. Anybody?
Pollution.
Pollution, totally right. Pollution.
The machines, the cars, the smoke.
Yes, machines, a lot of machines, a lot of cars polluting. What else did you say, Arthur?
The smoke of...
The smoke? Like this? Yep. Yes.
Maybe forest fires? Yeah.
Yes, forest. That is called, yeah, fire in the forest. There's a word for that. Deforestation. Deforestation. Yes. We don't say forest, we say deforestation. When they destroy the trees, maybe with fire, right? Very good. Thank you, Eduardo. Anybody else? Any other options?
The human.
The people.
Yeah.
We are the contamination in this planet, right? Oh my. Oh well. Anything else, guys? No? Okay. We're going to start this lesson. Those are pretty good, guys. There are more, of course. There are more, right? Environmental problems. Yes, maybe that we don't have enough water for everybody. Yes. Or maybe there's a lot of trash from humans, as Eduardo said. Yes, in general. Yes, human in general. Okay. Let's start with this lesson, guys, with some vocabulary. Okay? For this, I have some images. Let me get my images. There. Okay. This is lesson B, environmental matters. Yep. Okay, guys. Here I have some vocabulary. Please listen and repeat after me. And if you don't understand any of these words or expressions, tell me. Let me know and we explain. Okay, people?
Okay.
Thank you. Let's start with biodegradable. Biodegradable. Everybody? Please repeat. Biodegradable.
Biodegradable.
Excellent. Yes. Air pollution.
Air pollution.
Air pollution.
Good. A landfill.
A landfill.
A landfill.
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 Energy saving.
Energy saving.
Energy saving.
Okay. Water consumption.
Water consumption.
Water consumption.
Yes, water consumption.
Water consumption.
Excellent. And more. Natural resources.
Natural resources.
Only Vanessa? Everybody, natural resources.
Natural resources.
Global warming.
Natural resources.
Thank you, Vanessa.
Global warming.
Global warming.
Global warming.
Warming with N. Warming.
Global
Warming.
warming.
Yes.
Global warming.
Excellent. Drought.
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 Environmentally friendly.
Environmentally friendly.
Excellent. Toxic chemicals.
Toxic chemicals.
Very good. Now, do you have any questions about this vocabulary? This or this? Oh, no, that one. Are we good with vocabulary, guys?
About
the
landfill.
First one, biodegradable.
Okay, biodegradable and landfill. Okay, biodegradable is something that you can, let's say like paper. Okay, you can have the paper and you can redo it. You can make paper again from that paper, or maybe cans. Yes, if you drink a soda in a can, that can be make it again, can be destroyed and make it again. Okay, that means that you can recycle that object or that thing. It could be paper, glass, cans, cardboard. I can think of more. Yes? Was it Leslie or Vanessa? Who asked biodegradable?
Water consumption.
Okay, easy. Landfill. Landfill is a place where they put all the trash. The city trash goes into that place. Yes, if you see the picture, that's trash. It's only trash. Yes, sometimes they bury the trash, sometimes it's just in open air. Okay, do you understand landfill? Yes?
Sometimes it's a lot of trash and sometimes it's not.
Well, imagine the trash of a city. Yes, all that trash of the city, of the town, or whatever place, yes, goes to one specific place. Yes, the trash trucks take them to that place. That is a landfill. Yes, it's only trash. Okay?
Yes. What is water consumption?
Water consumption is when you drink water. Yes, you can use water for drinking, you can use water for washing your clothes, for washing the dishes. Yes, consumption is the use of something. Okay, you can say water consumption or water use. You're welcome, Vanessa. Okay, now how about this, guys? All clear?
Yes.
Yeah, the environmentally friendly.
Environmentally friendly.
Environmentally friendly are products that are good to nature. Let's say like energy cars. Yes, energy cars do not contaminate, don't cause pollution. Yes, that is a friendly or eco-friendly. Yes, we can say environmentally friendly or we can say eco-friendly. Or like paper bags. Paper bags, if you go shopping, yes, and you can have a paper bag, is better because you're not wasting plastic, you're not using plastic. So plastic is not good for the environment. So it's not eco-friendly, right? But paper, or maybe if you can have fabric bags for shopping, is good because you are taking care of the environment. The plants and the natural in general. Yes?
It's like the result from the recycling.
Not exactly. You can have an environmentally friendly car. Yes? That car does not contaminate.
Okay.
You can have, let's say, straws? Those for when you drink your soda or when you have a milkshake, you have a straw. Yes, I don't have a straw around too. Sometimes I do. No, I don't use straws anymore. Yes, straws, and sometimes you can buy straws, metal straws that you can use and wash. Those are environmentally friendly because you don't put them in the trash. You use them all the time, and they are metal. Yes. Another example could be, well, just look at this picture, okay? Just look at
That's
this.
organic material, environmental friendly.
If they are organic, they are environmentally friendly, they are eco-friendly, they are good for the environment, for nature. But it's not only organic products. Yes, let's say that if you want to do the laundry, okay, you have your washer machine, you have your clothes, and they need to be washed. Now, if you use detergent that has phosphate or has any other chemicals, toxic chemicals, that is not environmentally friendly because it's dangerous, it's bad for nature. Yes? Now, if you use a product that it doesn't have toxic chemicals, that it can go into the water and without contamination, that is good. That's eco-friendly. That is environmentally friendly. It means that it doesn't damage the nature. Yes? It could be biodegradable or not. It could be organic or not. Okay? But as long as it doesn't damage nature, it's good. It's eco-friendly or environmentally friendly. Yes, everybody? Is it clear?
Yes.
Great. Thank you, guys. Any other question?
No.
No? Natural resources good? Drought, that's a good question. Drought, as you see here in the picture, it means that there's no water. Yes? Look, the land is all dry. This is all dry because there's no water. Yes? Drought, we can say drought season is the opposite to rainy season. Yes? Good? Okay, guys. Any other question, guys? No, my goodness. Okay, well, let's continue with the lesson. Now, guys, it's important that you understand this vocabulary because we're going to use it throughout the lesson, okay? Good. Yes, perfect. Okay, now, let's listen to, no, we're going to read, okay? We have another, well, we have an article about environment, okay? An article about environment. And now, tell me guys, what is the question here? What is the question?
What can you do to protect the environment?
Yes, very nice. Thank you, Vanessa. Okay, guys, we're going to read, but as you see, we have all those words and phrases here in the right. Okay, we're going to use all those words and expressions to complete the article. Okay, everybody? So, as we go, as we read, you're going to use those words to complete. Yes, everybody? We can use the context of the paragraph to select the correct expression or word. Yes, yes, people? Okay, we're going like this. We're going to start with Leslie reading, then we continue with Eduardo, then we continue with Vanessa, and then we finish with Arthur. And then we go back to Leslie, Eduardo, Vanessa, Arthur. Leslie, Eduardo, Vanessa. Okay, guys, we're going to read that way, in that order. Now, let's go paragraph by paragraph, okay? Now, we're going to start with Leslie, all environmental problems, okay? Then we continue with Eduardo, consume less energy. Then Vanessa, don't use your car. Then we have Arthur, avoid toxic cleaning products. And then we go back to Leslie, and then we finish with Eduardo. I think. Yes, everybody? Instructions clear? Yes, teacher. Okay. Yes, everybody's here. Okay, guys. Well, let's start. What can you do to protect the environment? Leslie.
Although environmental problems can seem overwhelming,
Overwhelming.
there is hope if everyone gets involved in protecting our natural
Resources.
resources. Here's what you can do.
Eduardo.
Consume less energy. Climates are changing and ocean levels are rising because of the global warming.
Okay. We're gonna figure or just continue. We're gonna figure out that after we finish.
Continue with, yeah?
This growing problem.
Okay, this growing problem is due to increased levels of carbon dioxide, yeah? Dioxide in the atmosphere as a result of the burning of oil, coal, and gas. In order to save electricity use, energy saving light bulbs and turn the air conditioning down or when possible. To conserve gas or oil, turn down the heat by, how do you say that,
2 degrees Fahrenheit.
2 degrees?
Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit, okay. And you also cut 10% of your bill.
Excellent, very good. Vanessa?
Yes, don't use your car if you don't have to, because cars consume energy and also cause air pollution. So instead of driving everywhere, use public transportation or ride a bicycle. You will get good exercise and help improve your city's air quality.
Excellent. Arthur? Arthur? Avoid? No, Arthur?
No, he's not here.
Well, continue, Leslie, please.
Avoid toxic cleaning products. Look for
I'm gonna give you a hint.
look for environmentally friendly
Yes.
brands, even if they're more expensive. This helps cut down on the toxic chemicals that contaminate rivers and oceans and are generally harmful to the environment.
Rivers and oceans.
Rivers and oceans.
Very good. I think we used this already. Wilson. Okay. Eduardo, please continue.
Recycle all of your garbage. New garbage, okay.
Don't say garbage. Garbage.
Garbage.
Garbage.
Recycle newspaper, magazines, batteries, and all packaging such as cartons, bottles, cans, and plastics so that they don't end up in a landfill. Packaging, yeah.
Packaging.
That is not Biodegradable. I don't remember how you say that.
Biodegradable.
Biodegradable. Okay. Can take years to decompose,
Decompose.
decompose, and recycling paper, glass, plastic, and metal saves energy.
Vanessa?
Conserve water even though 1.2 billion people in the world
Billion?
billion people in the world lack safe drinking water. People in developing countries use 15 bucketfuls of water a day. You can capture water consumption in half by taking showers instead of baths and water your lawn only once a week. Some people water lawns daily in spite of water shortage and drought warnings.
Yes, very good. Excellent, guys. Yes. Oh, that was really good. Good practice. Good practice, everybody. Okay. Well, let's check the answers. Well, I'm sure you are all correct. Check your answers, guys, please. Are we good? Yes, very good. Okay, guys. What we're gonna do next, it's an exercise, yes? Let's use some expressions from the reading. There we go. Okay. Can you please read instructions for us? Are you back, Arthur?
Yes. Which problems are you concerned about or not? What do you or not do?
What do you do? What do you do?
What do you do or not do? Make a chart like this with ideas from the article and add your own compare with a part.
Excellent. Okay, now it's time for you to write. Yes, you're going to write sentence. Actually, you're going to complete the sentence. I'm concerned about, what are you worried about? Rewarding environmental issues. Yes, rewarding natural issues. Yes, you know, environment is now really trendy. Yes, everybody's talking about the environment, how to take care of it, how we can have only one planet to live in. Yes, so guys, it's time for you to write one sentence. I'm concerned about, and finish the sentence. Okay, and one negative sentence. I'm not concerned about. Yes, finish the sentence. Yes, and give a reason. Give a reason like this. I'm concerned about global warming. I don't use my car for short trips. Or I'm not concerned about conserving water. No, no, I don't care about conserving water. I take baths, I don't take showers. Okay, everybody? So you're going to write one affirmative sentence and one negative sentence rewarding environmental issues. Yes, everybody? We have 2 minutes for this. Yes, 2 minutes. Okay, please send those sentences to me, and let's continue with next exercise. Using the article, yes, using the article to help us, we're going to complete exercise C. In this case, you have to select. You can circle or you can underline the correct expressions to complete the sentences. Yes? So I buy rechargeable batteries in spite of the extra cost, or I buy rechargeable batteries even though the extra cost. Okay? Can you choose the correct expression? Let's see. Okay, everybody? Please do it. We have, let's say, 1 minute for this. Okay, 1 minute. Everybody, let's do it. Okay, everybody. So today in lesson B, we're going to talk about how we can link ideas. Okay, and for that we have the expressions. We have the expressions. Let's read the examples, guys. Let's read the examples. Now, as you see, we can have although or we can have even though. You can use either one. Yes, they mean the same. Okay? Can I have Leslie reading contrast, please? All of this, baby, please. Contrast.
Although, even though, in spite of, despite, because of, because, as a result of.
No, baby. Yeah. Easy, easy. Read the sentences, please. Although environmental problems are overwhelming, there is hope. Even though environmental problems are overwhelming. Okay?
No, I don't understand.
Just read the sentences, please.
Also, even though environmental problems are
One more time. Let's read the sentence first with although. Don't read this. Okay? Ignore this.
Although environmental problems, ¿verdad?
Yes.
Are overwhelming.
Overwhelming.
The risk of eventual environmental problems are overwhelming the risk of.
Overwhelming, like overwhelming. Overwhelming. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, now the following one. In spite of, and don't read this. Good. Oh, you know what I'm doing. Yes? Go ahead. Some
people water their lawns daily in spite of drought warnings.
Yes, now the opposite.
Some people water their lawns daily despite drought warnings.
Yes, I'm sorry about that. Okay, excellent. Thank you. Now let's continue with reason. Let's have Vanessa. Reason, babe. You're not gonna read this, and you're not gonna read this. No, Vanessa. Eduardo, please.
What, teacher?
Can you please read those, the examples, sentences?
Which one?
Those two, we have two sentences.
I couldn't see it. I have the other one that you post us before the although, even though I don't have the sentence. I couldn't see it.
I'm sorry about that. How about now?
Yes,
okay.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry about that. There we go. Now, well, let's go back to Vanessa, please.
The yellow one?
Yes.
Climates are changing because of global warming. Carbon dioxide levels are increasing because we are burning oil, coal, and gas.
Yes, increasing. Okay, now read that one. Climates. One more time, the first one, Vanessa. Now, we're gonna use different expression. Vanessa?
Yes, we were having because of, we could say, climate change because.
Nope. Don't read because of. As a result of.
As a result of global warming.
Yes. Now, one more time. One more time. Only the first one. Climates.
Climates are changing as a result
nope.
of due to climates are changing due to global warming.
Yes, very good. Okay. Now let's move on with Eduardo, please. In this case, well, we don't need this. Actually, yes,
Okay. Turn down the air conditioning in order to save electricity.
Yes.
Or turn down the air conditioning to save electricity.
Perfect. Yes, very good. The following one, please, Eduardo.
Recycle garbage so that it doesn't end up in a landfill. Landfill. Okay, and recycle garbage that it doesn't end up in a landfill.
Option. Eduardo?
Okay, recycle garbage so it doesn't end up in a landfill.
Yes, landfill. Like field.
Landfill.
Yes, there we go. Yes? Excellent. So let's go back then to Leslie, please, the last one.
Use public transportation instead of driving your car. Take showers instead of baths.
Perfect, very good. Yes? Now, we have here nouns, yes, we have conjunctions, we have prepositions, and we have the expression in order to. We're going to see the difference with this, okay? Okay. Okay. Now we have contrast, we have reason, we have purpose, and we have an alternative. Yes? Ideas in a sentence can be connected or linked, put them together. Yes? By conjunctions, prepositions, or the phrase in order to. Okay? Now for contrast. For contrast, what are the expressions? Please, Leslie, for contrast.
Although, even though, in spite of, despite.
Yes. So when we give contrasting ideas, another contrast is but or however. Yes, that means that I have an idea, but I have a clause following that gives an opposite idea. Yes, or a contrasting idea. Please, Vanessa, can you read reason? What are the expressions for reason?
Because of, as a result of, due to, because.
Excellent. Yes? So, in this case, what we're doing is a reason. We answer to the question, why? Yes? Why? What's the reason? As a result of is a difference, is more formal than just because. Okay? Now, please, Eduardo, purpose and alternative.
What did you say? What do you say?
Can you please read purpose and alternative, the expression that we use for those?
The last one, okay. In order to, so that, an alternative instead of.
Yes. When we have alternative, when we have two options or two, yes, a couple of choices. Yes? So let's give this more specifically. Okay, guys. Here we have conjunctions are followed by a clause. What is a clause? and a statement. Yes, we can have two statements. Prepositions are followed by nouns, pronouns, or gerunds. What's a gerund? A verb with ing. Okay, and here we have three examples. Now, in this case, we have the example with even though. Or we can say also. And well, this is the first clause. Yes, we can have the expression at the beginning of the statement or in the middle to introduce the following sentence, the following statement. Yes, like in this case. In this case, we have even though environmental problems are overwhelming, this one is a clause, yes, or is a sentence, a statement. And right here we have the other clause. Yes, there is hope. As you see, we have the subject, we have the verb, and we have the auxiliary verb, and we have a complement. Yes, or we can say there is hope even though environmental problems are overwhelming. We can switch it. We can use the expression at the beginning of the statement or in the middle to introduce the following clause. Yes? Now, prepositions. Yes, prepositions are followed by a noun or a verb with ing. Yes? What is a noun? Global warming, example. Yes, in this case, global warming is our noun. Yes, the noun can be a table, a tiger, a person, I don't know, a computer. Those are nouns. Yes, we can have a noun or we can have a verb with ing. Here we have instead of and we have driving. In this case, we have a verb with ing, a gerund. Okay, everybody? So this is the difference. These are conjunctions and these are prepositions. Yes, everybody? And we have, of course, we have examples. Okay. Now, with the following, well, in the following page, we're going to use this. Okay, we're going to substitute this expression so we learn how to use them with practice. Okay, there we go. Yes? Okay, guys. Here we have two situations or statements or, well, opinions. The first one is completed. Yes, the first one is example. Vanessa, can you please help me reading the example? For the complete situation, at the end you see we have the expression in parentheses. The first sentence, then we have the expression, and then we switch or we change, we rewrite the statement with a new expression. Vanessa, can you please read the example?
Okay.
Thank you.
I think it's better to get around by bicycle than to drive your car everywhere. Instead of, I think it's better to get around by bicycle instead of drive your car everywhere.
Excellent. Thank you, Vanessa. Here, as you see, we have a preposition. Wait. Yes, instead of. And then we have a verb in gerund, driving. Yes? Now, and we substitute because we have two options. We can ride a bicycle or we can drive a car. Yes? We have options. We have alternatives. Now, let's complete the following example. Yes? We're going to change the expression. We're going to rewrite the expression, but this time we're going to use due to. Okay, everybody? Let's do it. We have 1 minute. Rewrite this complete sentence, the full sentence, but now with a new expression. Okay, everybody? 1 minute, please. Is everybody finished? Yes. 10 more seconds, guys. 10 seconds. Okay, people. Let's see your answers. Who wants to share the answer? Yes. Let's start with I'm. Ajá. Vanessa, Leslie, Eduardo.
Yes. I think it's better to get around by bicycle in a spy.
No, baby, that's the example, Vanessa. That is the example. Let's work on the second one. I'm concerned that carbon dioxide levels are rising because of increased burning of fuels. Now, how can we change, how can we switch the preposition here? We can start with I'm.
Concerned. I'm concerned. Concerned. The carbon dioxide levels are rising. Are being raised.
No, baby. This is not, well, this is not passive voice. Okay, just follow, we need to switch the preposition. Now, this time we're going to use due to. I'm concerned that carbon dioxide levels are rising.
So that
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, babe. There's a noise with your microphone. I don't know if it's your microphone or something. That I'm sorry, I can't hear you. You wanna try again, please? Leslie?
I'm concerned that carbon dioxide levels are rising due to increasing burn of fuels.
Increased
Burning?
Burning of fuels. Yes. I'm sorry, it was Vanessa giving the answer, right? I switch. I'm sorry, Vanessa. Okay. Due to increased burning of fuels. Very good. So, what did we substitute, guys? We substitute this. We raise this and we change it to due to. This is like a result of something. Yes, everybody?
yes, it could be as a result too.
Yes, we can say that too. Yes, arising as a result of, increased burning of fuels. Yes, we can use also that. Good, Vanessa. As a result of increased burning of fuels. Yes, everybody? Eduardo, we're good?
Teacher.
Yes.
Oh, I can know when I have to change the verb.
When we have prepositions, any prepositions, and you have a verb after the preposition, the verb goes always with ing. Just other examples of prepositions is before, after, in, for. Yes, we can say, I go to the gym for exercising. Yes, or we can say to exercise. Yes, or I can say I'll do my homework after eating lunch. After is a preposition, so the following verb goes with ing. Yes, when we have prepositions, we change the verb. If we have a verb right after the preposition, we have the verb with ing. Yes?
Yes.
Yes, everybody. I don't know if you are still with us, but okay, guys. Let's, well, we don't have too much time. Let's continue with the following. We have an exercise right here. Okay, this exercise is in the book, yes. We need to link the ideas in these sentences using expressions from the grammar chart, okay? Although, even though, in order to, because of, due to, as a result of, etc., etc., okay? The expressions that we just saw. Now, be aware that you can use different expressions for one statement, okay? You can use different. It's not only one expression, and that's it. We can have different expressions. Look at the example. Even though there are a lot of environmental problems, the situation isn't hopeless. Or, although there are a lot of environmental problems, the situation isn't hopeless. Okay, guys? So we can have different expressions for one statement or one sentence or the clause. Okay, everybody? Now, because we don't have much time, this is going to be homework. Okay, this is homework exercise A. I'm going to share this with you guys in the WhatsApp group. Okay, people? Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, girls. Okay, now we have some more vocabulary here. Trying to search this. There. Okay. Talk about it, saving the planet. Yes. We're gonna start next class with this exercise. Okay. In this case, we're gonna use some more expressions. Yes, about global environment. Okay, about the environment. Now, here we're going to learn about your opinion. Yes, about your opinion about all this trend that is environment. Yes, discuss environmental problems below. Here we have 6 different problems about the environment. What other problems are there? Which are the most serious? Yes, which of these problems do you think are the most serious? What is being done to solve the problems? Let's talk about our country. Yes, what else could be done? Or actually, we can talk about the complete world. Yes, the whole planet, because environment is about our nature, yes, our complete planet. They say we don't have another house. This is our house, our home, our planet. Class with this discussion, okay? Saturday. Okay, guys. Now, tell me, what have you learned today? Complete the answer. Complete the sentence, please. Complete the sentence.
I learned about the present perfect, the passive.
Good.
About linking areas.
Yes. Ideas. Vanessa?
I today I learned about the friendly
environment
environment friendly.
Environmentally friendly.
And water consumption and consumption and water consumption and drought the
drought
drought that is the opposite of raining.
Yes, well, we can have like seasons. Yes, drought season is the opposite to rainy season.
Yes.
Very good. Excellent, guys. Very good. Thank you. So mostly vocabulary, right, Vanessa?
Yes.
Yeah, very good. That's excellent. That's lesson B4, mostly. Okay, guys. Well, we have finished for today. Okay, these are some of our, well, this is our planet, guys. We gotta take care of it. Yes, it's a beautiful planet. Let's keep it like that. Beautiful. Okay, everybody. Well, thank you very much. I will see you next Saturday. Yes?
Teacher,
Yes, sir.
what is the homework?
Oh, I'm gonna send you the homework with on the WhatsApp group. Yes,
okay.
We have 2 pieces of homework.
Okay, teacher.
Thank you.
Thanks to you guys. Have a wonderful weekend. Be safe.
Thank you.
Thanks to you.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody. Bye, Eduardo.
Bye.
Bye, Vanessa. Bye, Leslie. Bye, everybody.